Fury 325 is one of the greatest roller coasters ever built. It is a massive B&M Giga coaster with the tallest lift hill in the world. It is consistently ranked among the best coasters in the world and is on every coaster fan's bucket list. But on June 30, a guest at Carowinds made an incredible discovery that would catch the attention of the entire coaster industry. The guest discovered that a support on one of the coaster's fast-paced turns had a major crack in it. The guest took the concern to guest services and the ride has been shut down indefinitely. However, the story doesn't end there, as another guest found a picture that was taken a week prior to the incident, and the crack was also visible in that picture, just smaller. This has led to some concern from many people. Why wasn't the crack discovered much sooner? You can see that the crack has become very massive, and the top of the support even moves, so why didn't park maintenance see it? There's no way we can answer that question right now, but I'm sure there's an ongoing investigation into the ride to see what went wrong, and if there are any other structural defects that park maintenance might have missed. This is a huge story that has blown up on Twitter and has even made its way into mainstream media, so it's definitely not a good look for the park or Cedar Fair. Fury is one of their signature attractions, so when a ride like this suffers a structural failure, it could present a major problem. We have no timetable on when the ride could reopen. Some people are saying that it could only be a couple of weeks, while others are saying it could be months or even closed for the rest of the season. I'm leaning towards the latter. Because the crack was not caught by maintenance, I think there possibly could be a lengthy investigation, including an inspection of the ride by either the park or the state of North Carolina. On the other hand, can we really blame maintenance for not catching it? How often does the park completely inspect a steel coaster, especially B&M? I'm not sure. Plus, a new support and possibly a new track piece have to be manufactured as well. Luckily, B&M's track manufacturer, Clearmont Steel Fabricators, is only about a 7 or 8 hour drive from Carowinds, and I'm sure fabricating a new support for Fury would be on the top of their priority list whenever the park is ready for it. The real question is if the park is going to have to carefully inspect every column of the ride, or will B&M have to re-engineer this turn? Will they thicken or change the design of the support? Will they add an additional support pillar in this element? I don't think anyone really knows at this point. Now, of course, we don't know the exact reason that this failure happened, but we can throw out some of the reasons for why it might have happened. Perhaps this turn was underbuilt from the get-go. B&M had never really designed a turn like this before. The train is absolutely hauling at this point in the layout, probably going about 80 miles per hour. So maybe they simply underestimated the force that this element would exert. Maybe they should have added another support, or thickened or added extra bracing to the one that is already there. Maybe the pillar had a manufacturing flaw. Even the slightest deformity in the weld or steel could eventually show itself after hundreds of thousands of cycles. Or maybe the constant stress of being run all year round, including in cold temperatures, contributed to the issue. All in all, I don't think we have any way of knowing exactly what the reason for the failure was. Hopefully we find out at some point. The last thing I have to say about this is that there are videos of the attraction cycling while that support was almost completely cracked. And while it's scary to see that, I think that this is a testament to B&M's engineering that there wasn't a catastrophic failure of the track. Even without the support of that pillar, the box spine track was able to support the weight of the train traveling through that element. At the end of the day, these sort of things can happen, and I think it's good to see that B&M had some redundancy built in to ensure that nothing happened which could have resulted in injuries and possibly even some deaths. This is definitely one of the biggest coaster stories of the year, and we'll make sure to try to keep you updated on any possible clues to the coaster's reopening. Thanks for watching.